like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay. I've been moving, dog, yeah, I'm on the way. I don't hear the talk, don't care what they say. I don't got no patience, I can't ever wait. I've been trying to get it, running up all these digits. And I've been in the gym, I've been up doing minutes. I just put in that work, for them it's strictly business. And I see through the face, they all just burning bridges. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell. Yeah, they don't want it done like I want it, dog. Yeah, they say they want it, then they took the summer off. I've been going down the list, checking numbers off. I was checking on your numbers, told them something's off. I was at the bottom, now you know I'm climbing. Now they sending deals, they know I ain't signing. They been trying to sell it, they know I ain't buying. When they send a text, dog, I ain't replying. Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double. Told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble. I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell.
Basketball greetings, and we welcome you back to the Galaxy for Mills Comets basketball on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. Trip Kidder alongside Will Watkins, and we are here inside the Galaxy here on the campus of Mills University Studies High School as the Mills Comets hosts the Stuttgart Ricebirds. And we just finished off an intense girls game that was a fight to the very end, as your Lady Comets came away with a victory, and now the Comets boys team looking to do the same thing here tonight.
Yes, sir. It was a hard-fought game down in Stuttgart a couple weeks ago, and we're probably going to see about the same thing here today. So let's go. That first game was a great appetizer to this game, because that was fun.
And now we have QJ King shooting free throws to start the game. And I'm wondering if there was a technical foul.
He said there was a guy that dunked the ball in warm-ups, and I guess that's a technical
Oh.
foul.
So a technical foul on Stuttgart to start the game. I mean, they'll start the game with just one foul, and the Comets already in the lead before the clock starts, 2-0.
And they get the ball.
And they get the ball.
But no jump ball, that. What?
This happened at the Morrilton tournament when we were down there with Maumelle and Sylvan Hills.
Okay.
And I believe it happened when Maumelle was playing Watson Chapel, as Anthony Hester with the first field goal of the game. Now Stuttgart looking to make something happen. Shot, whoa! Step back, shot for two by Cedric Hawkins.
The lefty.
Yeah. That was a mean looking step back too. Now QJ looks, gives away to Landon Woods. Now QJ, shot from the elbow is good. Comets exchanging a couple of buckets here with the Ricebirds. And stolen away by Cross. And Cross will lay it up for two. And Stuttgart wants a timeout. A 30-second timeout after that run by Mills.
Let me tell you, yeah, on Wednesday night at Star City, Cross took that ball, and he went up to try and dunk the ball, and he hit it off the rim, and you could tell Cooper was irritated. But smart move right there, not trying to showboat and just take the points and keep going.
And he got up there, too. I was kind of expecting a little bit of a little dunk, just a, quick up and in, but smart move to lay it in.
Yeah, lay it in. Don't worry about missing the dunk, or you could have kind of dropped it back to your teammate who's trailing you. Either way, they got the 2 points and made Stuttgart call a timeout.
Comets up 8-2 here early in the first period as Mills playing a tight man-to-man defense, but Stuttgart almost have it away, but now the game balls must be slippery as both teams in the girls' game have been losing their passes, and same thing could have been said there for Stuttgart as Anthony Hester is charged with a foul. First team foul for Mills. And now Stuttgart will inbound the ball. And Cedric Hawkins air ball for two.
It was that same shot in that same location that he hit that first jumper.
Shot for two is no good by Cross. Rebound, Cedric Hawkins. Tried to give it inside, but stolen away by Woods. He'll stop, give to QJ King. King for three, good! Pizuki.
I figure everyone else has something to yell for three, so go Sheldon Cooper.
Well, after I was given the title Mr. Pizuki, I might as well say it. And here comes the ball right in front of us. Mills playing high tempo, high intensity here so far. It's only 2 minutes into the first.
That's what Cooper likes to see.
Now Landon Woods will inbound the ball right in front of us to QJ King. QJ King, a familiar name as he was playing with the football Comets in my first game commentating with Steve.
Yeah, he signed with Arkansas Tech to play football.
A look inside for two, but Anthony Hester took a couple of steps after getting the ball. It'll be Stuttgart basketball.
QJ's not going to have to change much of the color of his wardrobe.
Yeah. Staying with the green and gold.
Nice combination.
And now Hawkins takes it inside for two. Just barely gets it around QJ. And now QJ will take a ball up the court. Slows down his offense a bit. And now the field general for the Comets. He was calling the plays. And Mills will work the ball around the perimeter. QJ looks, get for three was Landon Woods, no good. Fast break Stuttgart as, oh man. So is Jatavian Gaddy. Fouled by QJ. He was double teamed there, trying to go up for a layup, but he's now, it's a shooting foul on QJ, so Gaddy at the free throw line now. First shot, no good. Will, if you're going to talk to somebody, mute your mic.
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd let you know. Gaddy's second shot, no good. Rebound, though, by Cam Harper. Gets it inside for two.
I'm not used to having a hot mic, and when someone touches my arm to talk to me, I just start talking. My bad.
They're all good as Mills now. The 5-point lead.
And Cross just got too deep.
Caden Cross was fouled by number 3. Yeah, it was by Ducky Bonds. Mills will inbound the ball. Shot clock resets. Whoa, pass way too high.
Did someone in the stands say something?
Guess so.
That ball was right for someone in the stands.
Stuttgart basketball now. Mills still up by 5. Mills benched with a defense chance. As Hawkins inside for 2, no good. Rebound, fighting for it.
That would be a push.
Was Cam Harper, and they're going to call a push on him. 3rd team foul for Stuttgart. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the first.
See, last year we always called that a over the back, but we were corrected pretty quick by Jim Ashley. There is no such thing as over the back. It's a push foul.
There's no such thing as over the back. My life is a lie. Whoa!
Well, thank you, Stuttgart.
Roland tried to go up for 2, missed a shot, and it was tipped back in by a Stuttgart defender. Didn't catch the number.
I didn't either, but I wonder who did they give that to for Mills.
Jadavian Gaddy for 3, no good. Now Mills trying to play quickly here.
QJ was open back out there on by 3.
He was calling for it too.
Yeah, he was.
Now QJ at the L. 15 on the shot clock.
Hoping to give Stuttgart the L.
And jump ball. It'll be
Stuttgart's possession.
Stuttgart basketball, but the scoreboard and the scores table does not say otherwise. Well, the possession arrow is pointing at the Mills bench. Now it's pointing at the Stuttgart bench.
But it's for the goal, right? The possession arrow?
I thought it was for the team. I'm learning new things now, I guess.
I don't even know. I just listen to the refs.
There's Cross playing some good defense there, contesting every shot, fighting for the rebound. And now Cedric Hawkins fouling Cross. 4th team foul for Stuttgart.
See, I thought the possession arrow was for whichever, like, pointing toward the goal. Like, for whatever team is going the way.
Well, on the scoreboard, it points to home and away, so I assumed it was pointing at the benches. Respective teams' benches, yes.
That would make sense.
Well, maybe we'll have someone clarify that for us. Maybe we're both right or both wrong, who knows?
I'm always wrong, so probably that's probably what it is. So I'll just go ahead and say it.
Roland with the offensive foul. Stuttgart basketball once again.
Steve will tell you I'm always wrong, but I try and argue that I'm right. So.
Comets up 13-6. 2:03 left in the first. Foul as Bonds was going up. Foul charge to Trey Long of Stuttgart. Of Mills, I beg your pardon. First shot from the free throw line, no good.
Mills is playing good defense. They're still being very active on defense.
A pretty good group of folks watching us. 45 people watching the game tonight.
And share the broadcast, like the broadcast. That helps our algorithm on YouTube for more people to watch it.
like, share, subscribe to the Mills Sports Network, and subscribe as well to the Maumelle, Robinson, and Sylvan Hill Sports Networks. All brought to you by Natural State Sports.
And subscribe to Natural State Sports.
Absolutely.
The company that's helping broadcast all these games for PCSSD. As we're hoping to have some other top broadcasts come summertime and springtime.
Trey Long, 3 no good, but foul charge to Anthony Hester. And now it'll be Stuttgart basketball. So a correction in the chat, thank you very much. I was saying Ducky Bonds because that's how the handwriting on the roster given to me said it, but it is Ducky Banks. So thank you very much for clarifying.
Yeah, it definitely
looks like Bonds. So I apologize for that, and thank you very much for the clarification. And 1 minute to go here in the first period. There's a look for 2. Whoa. As Kendrick almost slipped, but Anthony Hester got the outlet pass for 2. Now 45 seconds left in the first. Shot for 3, good by Jatavian Gaddy.
That was a 2, I think.
Was it a 2 or a 3? It looked, I couldn't see his footing from here, so I believe it was a 2. Shot for 2, good by Zaylen Rowland. 25 seconds left. Shot clock is dead. Comets lead by 7. Whoa, big time 3 there by Hawkins. He took an NBA 3 there, no good. And Cam Harper tried to shoot for 2, but it was no good. Now be Mills basketball with 13.2 on the game clock.
I'm pretty sure he thought he was Stephen Curry there. that was a Stephen.
That was a long 3. Correction, it'll be Stuttgart basketball. 13 on the game clock.
Now they said that Mills, I guess, stepped out of bounds or on the baseline.
Now Hawkins loses his dribble. They're fighting for it. 3 seconds on the clock. Hawkins has to throw it up. And my goodness, there are bodies on the hardwood as both teams are fighting for it here at the end of the first period as the Comets lead 17-10. Keep it right here on Natural State Sports.
PCSSD is a family-like environment. There's always smiling faces. There's greeting in the morning and the afternoon. They get a lot of involvement, not just parent involvement, student involvement, staff involvement, and I love all of that. I chose PCSSD because I was zoned here, but what made me stay was the support that we receive as a family.
And the best part about the day is my son come home with a smile on his face, that he enjoys school and excels in the classroom. It's real big to our family.
We welcome you back to the Galaxy as the Comets lead 17-10 here at the beginning of the second period. A very fast-paced end of the first period as both teams were fighting to get his final shot to go. Now QJ King will inbound the ball for Mills to start the second period. And we're glad to have you join us here tonight on the Mills Sports Network. Trip Kidder alongside Will Watkins. And the Comets lead by 7.
Yeah, they're in the first quarter. I wasn't sure if we were watching basketball or football because those bodies were hitting the floor.
And I'm cool with either one because I love both sports.
Yeah,
Those are my top 2 favorites.
And I love some physical basketball too, so it's all good there. As long as everybody stays healthy.
25 on the shot clock as Mills trying to work the ball around and get a decent shot. With the look inside to Cross. Cross looking. Looks to shoot, but changes his mind and gives to Woods. Woods gave it away to Kendrick for 3. No good. Rebound Stuttgart. Cedric Hawkins Takes it coast to coast,
That's a big
but it's a charge
Yes,
on
sir.
Cedric Hawkins as Marcus Kendrick putting his body on the line to draw the foul.
You can't do that. You really can't. You can't put your head down and go like that.
He nearly tackled him there.
They did that a lot Wednesday, both Star City and Mills. In both games, they put their heads down and just kept going at each other.
You know, Raylan Randall, last time I checked for Maumelle, had 32 charges, and I wonder if she had any more charges tonight as the Maumelle Hornets are hosting the Jacksonville Titans over on the Maumelle Sports Network.
I'm sure she did.
I bet she did too, yeah.
She is great at giving her body up in that for that defense and really helping that Hornets team turn the culture around. Excited to see what she does.
Whoa, almost an alley-oop there from QJ to Cross. As that would have made the roof off this place explode.
I would have been hashtag SC Top 10.
Would have been the first time if we got a broadcast on SC Top 10 is now a blocking foul. Oh, and I believe that was Cross, and it was.
Yeah, like Hamilton versus Sylvan Hills.
Yep.
Crazy things happen when those two teams meet in whatever sport it may be.
No.
Still nothing like the double overtime game between Lake Hamilton and Parkview last year in the 5A tournament, man.
So we have Kendrick Hawkins and Cedric Hawkins on the court for Stuttgart, and that's Kendrick on the free throw line and gets his second shot to go. Comets coming back down the court quickly. 6:20 left in the second. The Comets lead by 6. Shot for 3 is good by Marcus Kendrick.
There you go.
Wow, what a shot. 6:05 left in the second. Comets fans making some noise here tonight as that shot, wow, just around the hoop is good by Kendrick Hawkins.
Sometimes you can play perfect defense and those top shots just go in.
Zaylin Rowland's shot no good. Rebound Stuttgart. Now Kendrick Hawkins. Looking. Shot for 3, wide right air ball. Out of bounds, it'll be Mills basketball with 5:31 on the game clock.
I've seen some kickers go more wide right than that.
Like the wild card round of the playoffs between the Cowboys and the Buccaneers.
As a Cowboy hater, I'm okay with that joke.
As a Cowboy fan, I am also okay with that joke. Yeah, you're stuck with me now.
Oh, well.
I'm reasonable, though. I know my team sucks. So don't you worry about that. The QJ King, 15 on the shot clock. Shot for 3. Wow. Marcus Kendrick is hot from the three-point line as that puts the Comets up 10. 23-13 as Kendrick Hawkins drives inside the paint. And they'll call a foul on
21.
Kenton Fryer for the Comets. So Kendrick Hawkins will return to the free throw line for Stuttgart.
That puts them in the bonus. Well, I mean, that's shooting foul, but yeah.
7th team foul for Mills as Hawkins' first shot is good. You know, I've been this close to calling them Maumelle because I'm always on the Maumelle broadcast.
I've heard you go a couple times and kind of stop and
Mills.
It's okay, I've almost called Stuttgart Sylvan Hills a couple times. It's usually who I'm listening to.
Now QJ had Kendrick Hawkins all over him, but he gave it away to Cross. Cross's shot for 3, no good. Fast break Stuttgart as Landon Bryant shoots for 2. Now the Comets lead 23-16. 4:15 left in the second. Oh my goodness. If Marcus Kendrick made that 3, I would have jumped out of my seat, but instead he fouls Ducky Banks. It's Ducky Banks. A couple extra words he wanted to share with Marcus.
Marcus was just going fast down there to try and recover, and he recovered. He just put his arms a little bit too much on.
Yep. 8th team foul for Mills. Stuttgart only has 5. Now Ducky Banks at the free throw line for Stuttgart. Comets lead 23-18 with 4:06 on the clock. Now it's 23-19. Now QJ.
That was a flop. I'm sorry. It just was.
As Jatavian Gaddy tried to draw a charge. Now Rowland looks across. Cross drives inside the paint. Shot for 2. Good. There was a hand on that shot, too, and he made it.
This is what you call strong.
Comets lead 25-19. Look inside. Can't find anything as he's met by QJ King.
There you go.
And Cross steals it away, and easy dunk. Slammo! Nobody in front of him, and he flushes it in. 3:05 in the half. Shot for 2, no good, and Trey Long accidentally caught his arms there as that was Cam Harper going up for 2. Man.
Fun game.
Fun game indeed. Some screeches raining down on Cam Harper. It's his first shot no good.
Coach is just like, come on, they're free throws. Just looking up at the ceiling.
Just under 3 minutes left to go in the second as Harper's second shot is good.
He heard Coach talk to him telepathically.
Trey
It is the
Long.
Galaxy.
Trey Long to inbound it to QJ King. Comets with 9 team fouls in the first half alone.
Yeah, but they play aggressive, so you're going to see more fouls in guys' game with aggressive defense than you will in girls' game.
Give inside to QJ, but he kicks it out to Trey Long for 3. Comets back up by 10.
Raining threes in the Galaxy.
As Trey Long tips the ball away, preventing another wide open shot for Stuttgart.
Next 2:27, we need to make a black hole on defense. I'm getting the hang of these.
As QJ tips the ball away, fast break, one-on-one layup inside for 2. As the Comets are on fire. And Jatavian Gaddy inside for 2.
That was a good no call by the ref.
Fast break attempt by the Comets. Stolen away by Stuttgart. 2 minutes to go in the first. First half, I should say. As Rowland got a hand on it. Knocked the ball out of bounds. 26 on the shot clock. As Stuttgart will inbound the ball. Long shot for 3, no good, and the Comets will let it go out of bounds. Marcus Kendrick come into the game for Mills.
Okay, minute 46. Let's go ahead and calm down for just a minute. Score some more. Play good defense, go in the halftime with a good lead.
Got to keep playing strong, but you're still up by 10. And you'd like to extend that lead as much as you can. Well, Rowland gives away to Long in the corner. Three-pointer no good. Stuttgart trying to drive it quickly as Marcus Kendrick charged with the foul. 10th team foul for Mills.
I will take that all day. I didn't like the call, but I will take that because they ended up making a three right after the
It's true, yeah.
Whistle. So they're only going to get at best two here.
So now Kendrick Hawkins at the free throw line for Stuttgart. First shot, no good. It's hard to focus on your free throw shooting when you've got screams from the from the crowd.
I'd say that's life on the road, right?
Second shot is good. 1:20 on the game clock. Comets still up by 9. Now Long gives a cross. Cross looks. Gives to Kendrick. To QJ. QJ had it tipped away from behind, but he gets the ball back. He'll drive it inside and foul on the floor by Landon Bryant. And QJ will inbound the ball on the baseline with 17 on the shot clock, 1:01 on the game clock.
Reset game or
So they,
shot clock.
The officials wanted the shot clock reset as Mills inbounds the ball. Give to Kendrick. Kick it over to Long. Back to Kendrick to QJ King. Inside, but he has it blocked by Banks. And Banks comes away with the rebound. Coast to coast inside for two. No good, but he's fouled by Zaylen Rowland, a blocking foul on Rowland. Now Banks led to the free throw line. 45 seconds on the game clock. Banks' first shot is no good. And Landon Woods will come into the game for Marcus Kendrick for the Comets. And Banks' first shot. Second shot is good. First shot was no good.
Okay, we need to score here and take back command of this game because Stuttgart's trying to slowly chip away at this.
10-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Rowland looks, picked up his dribble, gives to King. Oh man, tried to give it to Rowland. But Rowland trying to cut towards the basket as QJ was trying to give it to him. That'll be Stuttgart basketball. 19. 15 on the game clock. Stuttgart possibly looking for a final shot here.
Come on, defense. I didn't know you could take the dribble down to a knee.
It's stolen away as Trey Long tried to get a buzzer-beating layup to end the first half, but they call it a no shot. And so that'll do it for our first half of play. Your Comets lead 32-24 here at the end of the second period. We'll be right back on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
Do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently. Do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently. You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
Project Zero is a 501c3 nonprofit with one goal, and that is to have 0 kids in foster care waiting to be adopted.
And we're hoping to have 0 kids waiting. That's our whole goal, Project Zero.
It means no kid is forgotten, and there are people always fighting for kids to find their forever family, no matter how old they are.
There's not awareness out there. I don't think people understand the need that we have here in our own state for these children who are wonderful children waiting for forever families.
we welcome you back to the Galaxy, as during halftime we had a battle of the cheer teams and a battle of the fans, as different fans came onto the court doing all sorts of cartwheels and flips and showing off their moves by both Mills and Stuttgart fans. That's something I've honestly never seen at any sporting event. Is a great atmosphere here in the Galaxy tonight as both teams make their way back to their benches, as we are just about set for the second half of basketball and what was a very exciting first half. And Will, I think we're going to have an even more exciting second half.
I don't know which one was more impressive.
Turn yourself up.
Oh, there you go. Which was more impressive? Was it the fans, or was it the... Oh.
And Stuttgart was quick to score first, and all of a sudden, Coach Cooper wants a 30-second timeout 7 seconds into the second half.
Well, let me tell you, that's exactly who he is. He sees one thing immediately he doesn't like. He's collecting his players and saying, hey, no, that's not it. And you just saw that 7 seconds in. 2 seconds in, they score, and he's, nope, not going to happen.
Now, Mills looking to stay in the lead as they have a 6-point lead here in the third period. Did Coach Cooper call another timeout again?
Yes, he did.
2 timeouts in 20 seconds by Coach Raymond Cooper.
He's not playing. He's telling his team, hey, get your head in it. You're not doing what I want you to do. Earlier at practice, he was hounding them that, you've got to know the plays out on the court, because I'm not going to stand up and keep yelling them every time down the court. You have to know the plays. She said, I hope you do it right, because you're going to run out of timeouts.
Oh, my goodness.
These fans are great.
This is why I love the Pulaski County Special School District, because every fan base is just phenomenal.
They all have some characters.
Well, yes. And Mills especially. Mills has a special place in my heart, being that this was the same campus where I got my debut on the headset with Steve back in September.
Football, yeah.
Yeah. So the Comets hosted the Maumelle Hornets.
Yeah, Mills had a good football season. Kind of ran into a buzzsaw there in the playoffs with Chicago Christian.
Yeah. My alma mater, Heber Springs, ran into the same thing in my senior year. We had a pretty decent, not a Mills level season, of course, but had a pretty good run going into conference play, ending our season with a win streak, and then Charlotte Christian.
Yeah, it happens.
QJ King gives to Keaton Cross. Cross inside. Wow. I thought he was about to posterize somebody, but instead he's fouled as he goes up. Foul charge to Ducky Banks.
Coach telling Ducky, get under him. Ducky's like, I thought it was.
So, Cross' first shot is good.
Hey, I'm getting a text message from your business partner, however you want to describe Chris, but he's telling us that he may have got a little emotional on their broadcast tonight. So,
did he? Chris, are you okay?
Yeah, he's okay. Thing I love about all our commentators is everyone wears their emotions on their sleeves and really get into these broadcasts, and I can see why.
Yeah, Chris is a tough guy that you don't really want to mess with. So hearing him get emotional, I might want to give him a hug tomorrow when I see him at the Punishers game.
When I say emotional, I'm not talking about like crying emotional. I'm just talking about like upset that things weren't going his team's way when it comes to foul calls.
Understandable. Well, still, Chris, I'll still give you a hug tomorrow if that helps.
He needs all the hugs he can get.
QJ inbounds, tried to, oh no. Keaton crosses on the ground. He's slow to get up as he hit the ground hard as QJ tried to inbound an alley-oop to him. And now foul charge to Dylan Shaw. As Clark now at the free throw line for Stuttgart.
And Cooper's wanting an explanation. He's not sure he likes the call.
Clark's first shot is good.
That's what you call the shooter's bounce. Off the back of the iron, straight up and back down.
6:38 on the game clock.
Deontay Clark?
Deontay Clark?
Deontay.
Whoever wrote down this roster needs to brush up on their penmanship a bit.
We thank him for the roster, but
I appreciate the roster, but got to write it down a bit cleaner, because I thought that's Deontay Clark, but the D looks like an O. So that's where my confusion was. And as we mentioned earlier, Ducky Banks, the K at the end of his name looks like an H.
Well, I noticed you don't have glasses on. Could that be the issue?
I don't wear glasses.
That may be the issue.
But maybe I need to wear glasses.
Trust me,
I haven't thought I needed glasses, but maybe I do. Now QJ King and Keaton Clark. Cross, I beg your pardon. I don't know where I got Clark. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Anthony Hester! Hello!
I don't even know what to say.
Oh man!
Oh my goodness.
Comets steal it away again. Wow!
No look pass.
Inside. Oh man!
Hard.
As Noah Chambers took a shot to the face as he was heading to the bucket. And now, oh wow, Anthony Hester got this Mills crowd on their feet and going crazy, and they're raising the roof over there at the Mills student section. And wow, he posterized a man. He just posterized a man. Let's say this right there. Bang!
Oh.
He put Cam Harper on a poster.
That hurt his feelings.
And that got everybody on their feet here in the Galaxy tonight.
Okay. What are the refs doing?
So now Raymond Cooper getting an explanation from the referees.
Who's 11?
It was Anthony Hester.
Anthony Hester. Hester, he dunked it.
He's a
then
freshman.
We stole the ball again and went down for a no-look pass to score, and they fouled him pretty hard, and that's where we're at right now.
That was a freshman posterizing a senior.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hester's a freshman?
Hester is a freshman.
He got up.
He did. My goodness. See, do they got his size written down on here? He's 6'4".
He
as a
6'8".
I mean, unbelievable. And so after that break and discussion between Coach Cooper and the officials, Noah Chambers is at the free throw line for Mills.
I'm not sure what Cooper was asking, if it was intentional, maybe if it was flagrant.
That must have been what he was asking. Is
I don't know the high school rules with like flagrant fouls and stuff.
Chambers' first shot is good. He must have been wondering if it was intentional or not, because he was discussing for a while during that timeout with the officials. As Noah's second shot is good.
And that was actually a Stuttgart timeout, so.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, now that they've updated the timeouts on the scoreboard.
Well, I guess all the chaos made me distracted from that as Keaton Cross went up for 2, and they're going to call a foul on Kendrick Hawkins. There's a foul on the floor, so QJ King will inbound the ball from the baseline. Give to Cross, shot for 2, good.
Okay, Mills, let's keep pushing. Keep turning them over. Take control of this game.
Another timeout. Stuttgart's coach is giving the official an earful as he wants a full timeout.
I was hoping I was about to see the T on his hand.
I thought so too, yeah. We've seen a couple of T's be called this season over with Maumelle.
No, never.
Not a Maumelle coach.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Shook's very emotional and love that about him. And
I think
sometimes the refs can take that as misguided anger or something.
I think one of the games that I was not at, Shook did catch a tee, but all the games I've been to, which have been most of them, Shook has not been teed up.
Shook's a great coach, very emotional. His players respond to that.
Shook's a great guy.
And I think sometimes maybe the officials misplace his emotion for anger sometimes.
And man, for a small gym like this, it sure is loud, and that surely comes as an advantage for the Comets. As for those of you who are just now joining us, this is my first time here at the Galaxy. Whoa, man. The soccer move was just made on the basketball court. That ball is kicked out of bounds by, I believe that was Trey Long, who accidentally caught the ball with his foot and knocked it out of bounds. So Stuttgart will inbound the ball with 23 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Oh, my goodness, Trey Long showing those handles. Now they'll give to Trey for 3. Thought about for 3.
Good job backing it out.
And Anthony Hester shot for 2, no good. Trey Long got a hand on one of the passes, but still Stuttgart has the ball, driving it down. QJ King hitting Jatavian Gaddy in the face by complete accident as he was trying to go for the ball. Now some words are being exchanged by a couple of Stuttgart players as Ducky Banks had a couple of words for QJ. Now Jatavian Gaddy will head to the free throw line.
I think the Stuttgart fans are reminding QJ that you can't do that.
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
There's nothing intentional about that.
Nothing.
It was a basketball move. He was trying to go for the ball.
QJ was playing intense. He was trying to get the ball.
Well, now, are they calling it a technical? Because he just backed off the rest of his teammates off the line.
Maybe they called it an intentional foul.
Well, I don't agree with that. But I'm also a Mills partial fan here, so.
And now Jatavian Gaddy, 2 for 2 at the free throw line, all on his own. And now the Galaxy is loud and raucous.
You know what? Let's steal the ball here and go convert, and it's going to get even louder.
So after those free throws, it is still Stuttgart basketball. QJ diving for the ball. And now, one of the officials says a foul on Cam Harper. As what was going to be a routine jump ball, they call a foul on Harper. 6-team foul for Stuttgart.
Yeah, just letting his emotion get to him a little bit. They still think QJ did that intentionally, and he really didn't. So they're trying to.
So now things might get interesting here for the rest of the game as Jatavian Gaddy called for a foul.
The refs have done a good job of controlling this, so it's not like the emotion's getting out of hand or anything. I think you're getting more emotion out of the fans than you are the actual players.
I mean, look at the student section. I mean, they got some people up there dancing.
Yeah, you got the Stuttgart fans kind of going back at him, too.
Stuttgart now has 7 team fouls. Comets are in the bonus. Mills only has 2 team fouls in the half. Now, Noah Chambers. First shot from the free throw line is good. I mean, what an atmosphere here tonight.
That is fantastic. 4A ball at your best.
Some great talented teams going out of here in the Galaxy.
And if I remember correctly, what Steve told me Wednesday night was that Stuttgart's just 1 game behind Mills in the standings of the conference. I think they're in the 8-4A.
Trey Long called with a blocking foul as he tried to draw a charge. Stuttgart will inbound the ball with 28 on the shot clock.
If they're just a game back, I can definitely understand the
official calling for the shot clock to be reset back to 35.
It's okay, we're about to steal the ball.
I love the confidence.
Get the ball back.
And shot for 2, no good, as some bodies are hitting the floor now, piling up on each other in the paint. And the Comets get away with the ball in a fast break. QJ King drives it inside, gives to Chambers, just barely miss it, but rebound by Trey Long. And all the offensive rebounds don't work for the Comets, and now Stuttgart has the ball back.
Yeah, they just couldn't get that.
Chambers takes the ball away, and now fast break Stuttgart 2-on-2.
Oh.
And they call Keaton Cross with a charge as Jatavian Gaddy got in his way as he was heading towards the hoop. Oh my. This has been chaos.
Yeah, I mean, I know everything's going fast paced, but that player was not set. And Mills wasn't out of control either.
Comets lead 41-29. This game is increasingly getting more and more intense. Now Gaddy works inside himself. Shot blocked there by Hester for a bit. Now they'll call a shooting foul on Marcus Kendrick. So that'll send Jatavian Gaddy to the free throw line. We'd like to thank all 67 folks watching us at home, as Gaddy's first shot is good. Got a great crowd in the Galaxy and a great audience in the broadcast, so we appreciate every single one of you joining us here tonight. Sure, like and share this broadcast, and subscribe to all of our Natural State Sports networks for Mills, Maumelle, Sylvan Hills, and Robinson, as well as the main Natural State Sports YouTube channel. 3:10 left in the third. Comets up by 10, still looking to keep that lead and possibly increase it. And an off-the-ball charge on Zaylen Rowland. And the students are chanting, check his whistle.
That's what they need to do. Wondering if he's breathing too heavy out of his mouth.
Oh, wow. Great effort there on defense by Marcus Kendrick, diving for the ball when no one else was around him. Unfortunately, the ball got out of his control, went out of bounds as Stuttgart basketball once again. Now the Ricebirds looking to fight back against the Comets, as that shot by Banks is no good. And now fast break.
There's a foul. I mean, the guy shoved him in the back.
Shot for three, no good from Fryer. Rebound, Stuttgart. Oh my goodness, what a steal away by QJ King. And now everyone's diving for the ball. It's a scrum now in the Galaxy. And a charge was drawn. Was that QJ King? Yes, it was.
I'm glad that ref was in his spot to call that.
Ducky Banks at the wrong place at the wrong time. And QJ King putting his body on the line. Unbelievable. That just shows you what kind of an athlete he is. QJ King is one tough sucker, being a multi-sport athlete, playing both football and basketball. And with that football experience, that just tells you how tough he really is.
Oh, he is. He was a quarterback last year and got that offense a fun season.
Now they'll inbound the ball to QJ King.
No, was he quarterback?
He might have been. I think he was. I don't know. A lot of things have happened since my first broadcast, so I don't quite remember. Shot no good. Rebound was rolling, but his second shot no good. 1:45 to go in the third. This has been a fun one so far. That shot for three, in and out by Landon Bryant. Like you said, half the ball don't lie.
I hope it keeps line for Stuttgart.
Now QJ looks. They'll move the ball around. Whoa, that would have been a long shot by Kendrick.
That would have taken the roof off the building.
He thought about it. Now QJ inside double teamed, has to give it away. Nearly lost his dribble.
Yeah, come to him, team.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Mills got to get a shot away here soon. Drive inside was rolling. My goodness, yeah. Both teams are going at it. You just got to admire the effort put on by both teams tonight. It's a great effort and showing of athleticism, by both Stuttgart and Mills. Is rolling now at the free throw line. 9th team foul by Stuttgart. Zalen's first shot is good. Both teams now in the bonus. Landon Wood subbing into the game for Mills. Almost said Maumelle again.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Just need to get you in some more Mills broadcasts.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to, you know. I like it here. It's fun. I like it at all of our PCSSD schools, to be completely honest.
Yeah, you've done broadcasts at all of them this year, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I've been everywhere. And I've had fun at every single one of our schools. And I'm so happy that Natural State Sports can be serving the Pulaski County Special School District as the official Pulaski County Special School District network.
It has been a fun year.
And Natural State Sports is going to go up from here.
We're hoping.
Because I believe that's how it's going to go. And a charge.
No. He called it a blocking foul.
We had two separate calls. I saw the charge. You saw the blocking foul.
And now they're talking about it.
As Jatavian Gaddy and Anthony Hester collided. And the officials will send both teams back to their benches as they discuss. As this is like the replacement refs in the NFL a few years ago. Two different refs calling different things, and because they obviously saw different things.
Yeah, so, I mean, the guy that's closest to the play, he was literally 3 feet from it. So, I mean, I'd be more apt to say what he is saying is probably going to happen.
And I couldn't quite hear what the official was saying to our.
Are they going to do a jump ball?
Looks like someone's going to inbound the ball from the baseline.
I think he's about to flip the possession switch. So, are they calling? Yes, they are. Really?
They called that a jump ball?
You can't make up your mind on what call you want. So, okay.
Shot for three by Fryer, no good. Fast break, look out. Oh, man. Kendrick Hawkins got up there, and it was nearly rejected. Now QJ King and Keaton Cross in front of the scores table ready to check in. 25 seconds in the third. And the ball nearly tipped away. And gonna charge a foul to Kendrick Hawkins on Stuttgart. And as this has been a physical and emotional game for the first 3 periods.
Oh, it's gone both ways, Coach. Can I yell that to him?
I mean, if you turn your headset off, go right ahead.
His team got the benefit of 3 straight calls that gave him 6 points, and he's yelling at the ref that it goes both ways. Yes, it does, Coach, and we're finally getting ours.
Now Marcus Kendrick at the free throw.
Look, I'm a hometown broadcast. I'm not going to pretend to be impartial here, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Marcus Kendrick at the free throw line for Mills. First shot, no good.
Okay, y'all, let's convert these free throws. We're going to be in double bonus the rest of the way here, so they've caught a lot of fouls in this third quarter. 17
Oh my
fouls.
goodness.
But it's been a physical game.
It really has.
It's not been a touchy game. It's been some tackling and a little bit of everything.
Man. We've had almost everything in this game. I've yet to see a technical foul, though, as Kendrick's second shot is good. 15 on the game clock.
All right.
Now, Gaddy tried to get inside for 2. 5 seconds to go. QJ kicks out to Cross. Cross inside for 2. No good. Gets his own rebound. Oh, my gosh. Rejected by Cam Harper. But who was that with the putback?
I can't tell you. I don't know.
Someone from Mills put that ball back into the hoop, but I couldn't see their number.
I got the replay, so let's see who it was.
Give me the replay here, Will.
Let's see.
As I got it here right here, I believe that was QJ King.
I think it's QJ.
It was QJ King with a clutch
33.
putback.
Oh, so we're at the end of the third quarter now, right?
Yes. We'll be right back after this short break. Comets lead 46-35. Keep it right here on Natural State Sports.
I would say school choice is a great option. You can do your research like we did. Visit with other parents that have children in the district. We visited the schools before we made the choice to come here. We chose to school choice because we have had such a great experience here. Teachers, staff have been so helpful and reassuring, and we've been forever grateful for it. And I do it all over again. PCSSD is a great option no matter where you live.
We welcome you back to the Galaxy as the Comets lead 46-35 here at the beginning of the fourth period. Trip Keeter alongside Will Watkins courtside here at the Galaxy. It's been an intense game all game, and it's been an entertaining one at that. Two great teams facing off here towards the end of the regular season, as both teams anticipate the district tournament just here in a couple of weeks. As shot no good. Now official foul on Marcus Kendrick.
The Mills fans aren't too happy about that.
No, they are not. So that'll send Cedric Hawkins to the free throw line.
More often than not, when the home fans aren't happy about something, it could go either way.
It really could. So Hawkins shooting two. Stuttgart in the bonus. First shot is in and out, no good. Rebound by Noah Chambers, and he'll give to QJ King.
Mills just needs to go ahead and put this game away here pretty quick so that we're not sitting here, because both teams are in the bonus. Mills in the double bonus already.
Looks like they'll charge the foul to Jatavia and Gaddy, and they will. It's a push foul. And being that the Comets are in the double bonus.
Security escorting someone out.
And not just someone, looks like a group.
Yeah.
Keaton Cross at the free throw line now for Mills. First shot is in and out, no good. Good effort there by Zaylen Rowland there to get the rebound, but it's not 1-1. He's shooting 2.
Yeah, he was ready to put back the dunk. He was like, no one's around.
Cross's second shot, nothing but net. Comets up 47-35.
Well, that's a great effort. That's what you want from your guys in the lane.
They call Keaton Cross for a foul as he was standing straight up with his hands up as Kendrick Hawkins kind of ran into him as he was driving into the paint.
Wake me up when the game ends. Because we're going to be here in a minute.
So now Kendrick Hawkins at the free throw line for Stuttgart, shooting 1 and 1. No, shooting 2, so it was a shooting foul.
Yeah. Two more.
Sorry.
2 more fouls and they'll be in the double bonus.
I was going to say, 8th team foul for Mills.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, basically.
Saying different things.
Is Hawkins' second shot no good?
Good job boxing out on that missed free throw.
Good job by Noah Chambers. Get the rebound, and now Cross inside for 2, and he went up strong. He had hands all over him, and he still made that play.
That was one of those I'm glad refs just let him play because it's a strong effort by both defense and offense.
Comets now up by 13, what I believe is their biggest lead of the night. That shot no good. Rebound by Cross, and he throws it back away to Kendrick Hawkins. Now Hawkins inside, tried to throw it off of Noah Chambers, and Chambers tumbled to the baseline. Literally tumbling. No, Stuttgart will inbound the ball. 32 on the shot clock. Both teams fighting hard here till the final buzzer. That ball was tipped away several times. Now QJ King gets the outlet pass. And wow, after 2 offensive rebounds, Noah Chambers comes down with it and gets it in for 2.
After a third quarter where there are 18 or 19 fouls called, these refs have all of a sudden swallowed their whistles.
So now they're letting them play here in the 4th as there's 6 minutes remaining in the 4th.
I like it.
Shot for 2 by Hawkins, no good. Rebound by Ducky Banks, and he gets a shot inside for 2.
That was just great offense, a nice spin move. Get himself open.
Now Mills slowing it down here a bit on offense.
Almost hit him in the head.
Cross tried to give it away to Hester, but Stuttgart had a hand on it. And, oh, he delayed that call for the suspense.
Are you kidding me?
As
stop the clock. The clock's going.
They call QJ King for a blocking foul. .523.
5:23. Ref. 5:23. 5:22. Okay.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Now, Ducky Banks, the free throw line, first shot is good.
Okay, rebound this, Mills. I almost called them Maumelle, see?
Now you're doing it.
And I've never even called a Maumelle game.
Ducky Banks, 2 for 2. And now Mills leads the game by 11. Trying to work it around the perimeter.
We need a Kendrick.
They find
3.
Cross inside for 2 and 1.
That works too. Is it Hendricks or Kendricks? Our player. They hit the threes earlier. Kendrick.
I mean, Marcus Kendrick?
Yeah. Those threes he hit early in the game, we need more of those.
Yes. Now Keaton Cross played to the free throw line for Mills.
Speaking of.
And Marcus Kendrick about to sub in for Mills. Just under 5 minutes to go here in regulation. Both teams now in the double bonus. As Cross's shot no good.
That was his and one. Yeah, just couldn't convert.
Now. Wait, what?
What did he say?
So it's a foul on Zaylen Rowland, and they said 11's our shooter. That's Cam Harper. Was there an off-the-ball foul? Because when he blew the whistle, Zaylen was nowhere near him.
Yes. Okay.
I just saw the replay here, too, and there was hardly any contact. It looked like Zaylen kind of had his hands on him to keep space in between him, and they called that the foul.
No. He went up to shoot that. Yeah. Yeah, he can't do that.
So some confusion here with the...
Well, did you see what happened? The guy shooting the free throw went up to shoot it, and he stopped in the middle of his stroke.
Oh, I guess I didn't catch that one.
Yeah, he went to shoot his second one, and he stopped mid-stroke, and then you can't do that. That's an attempt.
No, it's...
Seen all kinds of stuff in this game.
Yeah, I mean...
Starting with the technical at the beginning of the game where you didn't have a jump ball.
I'm having a hard time keeping up. So now Zaylen Rowland at the free throw line for Mills. His first shot is good.
I know Steve loves being on the court level, and I'm sure you do too, but as I've called this game Wednesday with Steve, I can see why it would be annoying to be on floor level because the refs are getting your way. And
you get used to it.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But you are right in the middle of the action. It's fun.
Yeah, it's great. Been courtside for some of the craziest games I've seen in my life. All of which this season is another foul. This time called on Rowland. Many Mills fans behind us disagreeing with that call.
I'd have to agree with the disagreement.
And Jatavian Gaddy at the free throw line. And I'm watching our replay now as there was
minimal contact again.
Yeah.
But contact's contact, I guess. We know some refs have a sensitive whistle.
It's hard to make calls like that when there's physicality and contact. As Gaddy hits the second shot. 4:20 left in the game. And Comets are up by 13. Glad to have everyone joining us for our broadcast tonight here on the Mills Sports Network. And don't forget to check out our Maumelle, Robinson, and Sylvan Hills Sports Network, as well as our Natural State Sports YouTube channel. Like and subscribe to all of those. As Mills had a couple of shots up and a couple of offensive rebounds, but one of the shots were blocked away and out of bounds in the baseline, and now Marcus Kendrick got the inbound.
I think they're working on the Tom Brady special, deflating the ball.
No comment.
I'm a Patriots fan. Steve's used that joke many times in the past, so I figure why not use it. Everybody else seems to think it's funny. Oh, that was a travel.
And almost tipped in. Jatavian Gaddy drove to the bucket, and Cam Harper almost tipped it back in. And QJ King, smart play there by QJ as he went to the sideline and.
Well, I think he intentionally did that.
Yes, that's why I said smart play.
There you go. Senior leader.
3:02 on the game clock here as the Comets lead 54-41. Both teams in the double bonus now as the whistles have been on and off here throughout the game.
So 3:02 left. Have you decided who you want to be the player of the game?
Ooh, that is a tough one. Because I'll be honest, I haven't chosen the player of the game all year. So that is a good question.
So, I mean, Cross has been there all night, cleaning up rebounds.
QJ King been leading the charge as a senior. Man, who knows? It could be either one of them.
Kendrick hit, several 3 threes down in the first half to help build this lead.
Anthony Hester.
That slam dunk.
Yeah, playing really well as a freshman. Now Landon Woods will inbound the ball for Mills, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
And he was double teamed there in the corner, had to give it away to QJ King. As King falls to the ground, fast break Stuttgart as Cedric Hawkins lays it up and in. QJ gave me a bit of a scare there because I thought he was hurt there for a second. He was rolling around, but he's back up playing just as hard as he was. So now Mills in a bit of a shooting slump, ready to get a couple of more free field goals as Coach Cooper wants a full timeout with 2:17 on the game clock and the shot clock at 4.
What you love about Cooper, he's always wanting to make sure they know what they need to do exactly when they need to do it. And he's not afraid to stop them at any point in the game, just like in the first minute of the third quarter, you had 2 timeouts.
Look at this. He brought the whole bench out onto the court to rally the troops and say, hey, this game ain't over.
Not only that, but he may be telling them, hey, do your job.
Yep.
Or we've got plenty on the bench that I can put in to do it. I don't know what he's saying, but.
So maybe he's drawing something up because he sees that there's 4 on the shot clock and you got to get a shot off pretty quickly once you inbound the ball.
Yeah.
So he's drawing something up here, and we'll see what it is in just a moment.
Key here is getting a clean inbound pass and then not rushing, because 4 seconds, plenty of time.
Just inbound the ball, little easy jump shot. QJ King will inbound the ball for the Comets. Looks inbounds it, tried to give it to Cross, but it was one hand intercepted as Cedric Hawkins tried to go coast to coast.
I think he was a little upset they didn't call Mills on a foul, but I think that was just good defense.
Yeah.
And he was a little bit out of control too, so I think that was all just a good sequence. There you go.
Shot for 3, good! Marcus Kendrick.
Kendrick or Cross. You take the choice. Those are my two.
That shot by Cedric Hawkins, too strong over the hoop. Now I find myself with a choice to make.
What's better? It's better to choose from 2 than 5 to 7 at play 8.
Now Stuttgart playing a bit of a half-court press as, oh my goodness, Marcus Kendrick.
I don't think he's really giving you a choice.
And one, I think you're right. As Marcus Kendrick being one of many here for Mills, putting on a show in the final game in the Galaxy.
For the season. We can say
Yes.
that. We can say that in a couple of years, and once they get the new arena built. I know the tax bond, or whatever it's called, is passed. So
I'm really looking forward to that. I bet you they'll make a beautiful, beautiful arena.
oh, they will. If Sylvan Hills has any indication, then yes.
Well, Marcus Kendrick earning his Player of the Game title tonight as the Comets lead now 60-46 after that three-pointer, and Stuttgart wants a quick timeout.
Game's not over. 14-point game. Minute and 24.
Yeah, you gotta play quick though if you're Stuttgart and make something happen and try to stay tight in this game, because at one point this was a close game and then Mills just outpaced Stuttgart.
Mills has done a good job since probably earlier in the second quarter, where they've just kind of had this 8 to 12 point lead, and then it's kind of grown here to 14 now, and we just gonna have to protect the ball. Stuttgart's gonna amp the pressure up on their defense, so on the inbounds you're gonna have to make sure and make a smart play here on the inbounds and then go from there.
1:24 remaining in the fourth and final period as the Comets lead 60-46.
If Stuttgart comes back and takes this overtime, I'm blaming that moment right there, saying the fourth and final period.
Crazier things have happened as QJ King takes the ball down the sideline and is fouled by Cedric Hawkins.
Minute 18's about to be 10 minutes, isn't it?
As they haven't been showing the individual fouls for either team, and I believe that Cedric Hawkins, that was his 5th foul.
The fans behind us are letting them know.
Yep.
Letting him know that it was his 5th foul.
Logan Relaford into the game now for Hawkins as QJ's first shot no good. That's probably the first time I've seen that at a high school game.
Seen what?
Fans letting a player know that he got fouled out. QJ's second shot is good. 1:15 remaining as that pass was deflected.
That may be the luckiest assist in the that bounced off of a Stuttgart player's back.
That ricocheted off of Relaford's shoulder into the hands of Gaddy as Anthony Hester hits a bucket with just under a minute left to play. Shot for 3, no good. Rebound, Mills. And Cross slips and hits the ground, but gets a great pass away. Oh, they tried to give an alley-oop to Anthony Hester, but instead Marcus Kendrick got the inside shot. The ball goes out of bounds with 24 seconds left. So senior Marcus Kendrick, our player of the game. As most of our Mills players now taking a seat for the final minute of the game.
Wanted to get them an ovation here in last game.
Shot for two, good by Kendrick Hawkins. Now inbound by Mills, tipped away, and 10 seconds remaining. See if one of these Comets get a final bucket. Oh my goodness, Trey Long inside to Tadoro Crutchfield. The senior gets his final bucket of the season in the Galaxy, and these fans exploded for him.
Who are we getting, 5?
Yes, Marcus Kendrick. As we had some students storm the court after that one, as your Comets will finish their home schedule with a 67-51 victory. We'll be right back with Marcus Kendrick on the Mill Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
You should choose PCSSD because of the great teachers, the great staff, and the opportunities that your child will have to further their education, their social development, and basically just their lives. My kids are getting a great education. They are getting great opportunities to be involved in sports and extracurricular activities in the community. I believe that for our family, we chose the best possible school when we chose PCSSD. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't do anything any differently.
We welcome you back to the Galaxy as we are now joined by head coach Raymond Cooper. And coach, what a game. I mean, that was an exciting ball game by your guys here tonight. Tell us about what, like, coaching this game. It was an intense game for basically the entire game, despite the score. And there was a lot of times where you had like strategic timeouts and, you know, rallying your troops together. So tell us about coaching this game tonight.
Well, anytime we play Stuttgart, you know, we've been in, we came to this conference together. We went to the last conference together. So, you know, it's always a toughly, you know, contested contest. So it's always intense like that. So, no, that's what we expected when we came here. We had some execution problems, you know, guys not really attacking the zone in the right way, and we got sloppy. We started off really good, and then we got sloppy toward and I was just trying to get a couple timeouts to get us settled down.
And our player of the game tonight was Marcus Kendrick, a senior who got 15 points on the night. I mean, he was absolutely just raining threes tonight, especially in the first half. Tell us about your senior class first and foremost, because you got a lot of talented guys there as seniors that are playing their final game here tonight, as this was the final home game. So tell us about your senior class.
This senior class is, you know, it's a good senior class. We've had a lot of injuries this year, but, you know, this team has won 2 state championships. Darren Ford knocked us out last year from going to another one. So these guys are seasoned, and, you know, we're used to being in these tough environments, and, you know, we're starting to get healthy. We got one more guy out, and so hopefully he'll be back next week. You know, guy led us in scoring last year, so, you know, he'll be welcome back. And so we'll be glad to get everybody in the boat and go make a run at it again.
Absolutely, and you still have a lot of talent to work with too, as we saw Anthony Hester with an absolute poster in the, I believe it was the third period. And so Let me talk about this kid real quick. He's a freshman, and he's 6'4", and he dunked on a senior.
Yeah, he's got a lot of upside. He's still figuring everything out, but he's got all the skills. He's got he can shoot it a little bit. He can handle it. One day it's going to all come together, and he's going to be really special.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thank you for joining us here courtside
All right,
tonight.
man. Appreciate y'all once again.
Yes, sir. Great game tonight by both Mills Comets teams, by the Mills Comets and the Lady Comets, as they finish off their home season here at the Galaxy with 2 victories over the Stuttgart Ricebirds, as the boys' final score is 67-51, and both games very scrappy, very physical, and very fun to watch. So that'll do it for our coverage here tonight on the Mills Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports. For Will Watkins, I'm Trip Keeter saying good night and go Hogs.